sports fans, NFL fans, I got some news for you. I got some things we need to talk about. Let's get it on. NFL, NFL draft just happened here just a few weeks ago. It hadn't even been a month ago. The hottest thing happened in the NFL draft. There was only one guy there. Out of all of those college players, one guy was the hottest topic of the NFL draft then, and he's still the hottest topic of the NFL draft now. And it only get hotter. Guess who he is? Mr. All World, the GOAT, the hottest player going. He has the hottest jersey, the number one jersey going right now. He's selling the most out of everybody in jersey sales. That guy's name is Mr. Shedeur Sanders. You heard me right. Mr. Shedeur Sanders. Right to this day, draft is going on nearly a month. Still talking about this guy right now. Right now, still talking about it. Now, here's what we need to know. The draft was scripted. All the attention, the TV revenue raking in the millions and stuff like that. That whole setup was scripted by the NFL owners. Okay, now there's 32 owners. There's 32 teams. All of those owners are billionaires. Think about this. Shedeur Sanders was expected to go in the first round, right up in like the first three players, right? That didn't happen. Everybody got nervous. Everybody started thinking this and thinking that. All types of stories broke loose from round one. After he did not go in round one, it took off from that point. Everybody stayed tuned in on the draft, and in so doing, everybody started coming up with their own reasoning and thought process on what was happening. The stories are ongoing and ongoing and ongoing, even to right now. Okay? So when I say that was scripted, now the NFL owners, they know. Once the first, and I've watched too, once the first round is over with, people, maybe a little bit in the second round, people may watch the draft. After that, is it. I mean, it's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean it in a horn, but, like halfway through the second, maybe, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. I mean, ain't nobody going to tune in on that. Nobody's going to watch that. They knew the only way to keep people watching, keep the interest there, keep the TV revenue going on and the millions rolling in, they already knew. So y'all is not getting this. And I'm trying to tell you, Shedeur Sanders went exactly where the NFL scripted this to go, because he raked in the millions and the millions by not going in number one. People stayed. You can check the record all over social media. People stayed tuned in until Mr. Sanders was drafted. Oh, it was a bunch of people upset. It was a bunch of people hurt, because in their eyes and their understanding was NFL was doing him so wrong. They was punishing him. They was trying to humble him and his dad, the whole Shedeur family, and all of these thoughts that's going on right now every 8 seconds, okay? So that's what the people begin to think. Not the NFL. That was already the plan. Not Shedeur. He knows what's going on too. He's the money-making machine. So not going in number one in the first round, it raked in. See, we don't know. We don't know. We can't keep up with it. But there's no telling what kind of millions it raked in, right? It's not about what round he went in. Listen to what you can go pull this video up. I'm watching Shedeur and Shallow, and they was asking about the draft. Notice what they said. They said it didn't make any difference what round they went in. They didn't care what round they went in. They were saying, long as we make it to the NFL. And both players are good. No disrespect to Shallow, but we know the brother Shedeur is exceptionally good. He's a money-making machine. He's extremely popular. He's smoking hot. There's no doubt about it. The kid is hot. That's just how it is. That is the bottom line. Now, think about this. I want you guys to know. Now, Eddie is supposed to go number 1, 2, or 3 in the NFL draft. Now watch this. I'm a very proud person here. I know my worth. I'm not gonna put up with no anything. So Eddie is supposed to go anywhere from number 1, 2, or 3, or at least top 10, at least a first rounder. Now, listen to me very clearly. You think that if I hadn't gone where I'm supposed to be projected to go, you think I'm gonna sit up and say, it don't make a difference what round I go in, guys. Just as long as I make it to the NFL, I can be the water boy, or I can go 7th round. As long as I make it to the team, as long as I get there. Not happening. That would never ever happen. See, what would happen, reality in real life, what would happen if I didn't go in that first round? I know I was actually supposed to be number 1, 2, or 3 anyway, and I didn't go in the first round. Here's what would happen. Here's the real world. Here's what would have happened coming out of Eddie's mouth. If y'all didn't draft me where I was supposed to go, now I want you guys to know something. Are y'all aware that Shedeur Sanders was making, I think I'm right, I do know he's the highest paid college player in college, all college football. And I think they said he was making $8 million a year. So he's already making money. He already had money. Now let's stick to the truth. What would really happen? If they hadn't drafted me where I was supposed to go, and the NFL gonna plug me in the 144 pick, 5th round, here's what action kicks off right now. Eddie would have told them, Mr. NFL, here's how this is going to work. You're going to get what you want, and I'm going to definitely get what I want, because there's no way you're going to disrespect me and draft me way down the line like that. I'm not putting up with that. I ain't going to have nothing to do with you guys. So y'all get y'all wish, and I'm going to definitely get mine, because you ain't going to trash me like that. I ain't playing that at all. So both people would have got rewarded. I'd have got mine, because you ain't going to disrespect me like that. And the NFL would have got theirs. That's how real life would have went. But Mr. Sanders said it didn't make any difference where he went. Why? He's raking in tons of millions. It's not about that football field. It's about them Lincolns and Jackson. It's about the revenue. It's about that money. That means for the player and for the NFL team owners. And if you don't believe me, here's what happened. The NFL owners, they market teams and they market players. If that player comes out of college and he's not going to get any money at all, if you're not going to pay him, it's like a job. If you go to your job and work 40 hours a week and they said, Mr. Brown or Mr. whoever, thank you for your service, but now we're not going to be able to pay you. First thing you're going to tell him, really? And you're talking to me? No. I don't hear that. And you don't hear that either. I'm out. You're not going to work for free. So the NFL players, when they come out of college, they're not working for free. The owners know that. They're going to try to make as much as they can, and the owners are going to try to make as much as they can off of the players. NFL draft went like it's supposed to be. They bring Mr. Shedeur all the way down to this field to get that revenue going. Revenue. It's about the money. Again, check the record. Go check out what happened. Shedeur's not complaining. Even his dad is not complaining. They're only going to say so much. They already know what's going on. They in with it as well. I love Shedeur. I'm a Shedeur fan. I was a huge fan of his dad, and I'm a huge fan of him. I'm going to get me a Shedeur jersey. I don't even fool with Cleveland Brown, but I am now because Mr. All-World Money has hit the scene. Shedeur will bring them off of the bottom. He's going to bring them out of the miry clay. Not on the football field. Please listen. It's because of the Lincolns and just because of the money. There was a young man played for Cleveland years ago. His name was Jim Brown. That was the biggest buzz that came out of Cleveland, and that was years ago. The only other time there was a little bit of excitement going on in Cleveland was Bernie Kosar, the quarterback then, for a little bit. Didn't go too far. Then we had Mr. Manziel hits the scene. He couldn't bring him out of the miry clay either. And then we had Mr. Baker Mayfield. He couldn't do it. He couldn't generate the type of money to bring him out of the bottom. Then we had Deshaun Watson. Neither could he. Not when he came, and none of them could. The biggest and the last excitement came out of Cleveland was Jim Brown. By the way, did you guys know Cleveland ain't never won a Super Bowl. They ain't even never appeared in a Super Bowl. So I want y'all to know just how important Mr. Shedeur Sanders is now, right now. This was all set up. This is the news in Cleveland. He's got the #1 selling jersey right now. He's on social media every 6 seconds. Go and check the record. All you gotta do. And do you know something here as well? What about all the other players that went before Shedeur? We're talking about a 5th-round player. You do know 144 pick, just to show you how the money goes. You don't hear nothing about the other players. The 1st round, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, none of them. Every now and then you may hear something, but 99.5% of the time, all you're hearing is about Shedeur. I love it. I'm eating it up. I'm on that bandwagon. It's almost as if he was the only player in the NFL draft. And here's what's going on, people. Here's reality. His dad put out a song years ago, and he said it must be the money. And I've said this once, and I'll say it again. It is the money. Mr. Dion knew what he was talking about because he made the money. He was hot as fish grease as well. He played football and baseball. He knows the NFL owners. He knows all the ins and outs. And guess what he did? He has trained and instructed his son on the same thing. That's what's going on. Shedeur, he's the new Mr. NFL. It used to be Patrick Mahomes. I like Mahomes. The Eagles quarterback, Jalen Hurts, I like him. To be honest with you. Shedeur smoking though, guys. He's the new Mr. NFL. He's the talk. It's not about on that football field. It's about bringing in that money. And that's what he's doing. High and low. I think right now he's got probably about 4 endorsements. I want to thank Nike. I know it's Ralph Lauren, Polo, Gatorade. And he's a 5th rounder. And so did you know also that don't happen. 5th rounder, the #1 jersey selling, never happened. That's history. He's legendary. He's only going to get hotter and hotter and hotter as the NFL owners. You'll see. You listen to Eddie. Subscribe to my channel and I bring some more. I'm steady bringing Shedeur action because I want you guys to put on that thinking cap. Look beyond what you're really seeing with the physical eye, because that's not where it's at. It's not what you see. It's what you don't see. Shedeur Sanders, the new Mr. NFL. I'm on it. I'm behind him. Get your Shedeur jersey, Shedeur and your dad, your family. I wish y'all one day would find this video. I'm a Shedeur guy. I'm behind you just like I was your dad. I like things that's really, really popping. And you're popping. Peace. I'm out.